What's up, Vol fans? What's up, SEC fans? Catfish here, bringing it to you live from Rock Hill, South Carolina. Well, this is the beginning of the Brady Hoke era. We've got a big ball game Saturday at Neyland Stadium. The LSU Tigers come to town. I know a lot of y'all aren't big on Brady Hoke, but I think they're going to play well. I think they're going to come out and play for the new coach. Interim coaches are kind of hit or miss. I'm not sure what to expect, but I know we're going to be playing an LSU team that is ready to play. They've got a lot to play for. I mean, they don't have a great season, but they've got a good season going on, and they play tough with Alabama. I'm going to play you a clip from the LSU press conference, Ed Orgeron's press conference the other day, and I'm going to play you the worst question in the history of all questions asked at a press conference, and then I'm going to play you the best question ever asked, and the answer was even better. So here you go.
Coach, be it this week or the end of this year or next year or whatever, do you think that the formula of ball security, run, play, defense is something that you're going to have to do consistently to win games on the road?
Was that not the dumbest question ever? Keeping turnovers to a minimum to help you win the ball game? That's the dumbest question I've ever heard. But here's the greatest question ever.
I've been wanting to say this the whole season. I've been watching LSU football since 1931, and I thought the game you guys played against Louisville was as good an overall football game as I've ever seen an LSU team play.
Thank you.
You played similarly in the second half against Arkansas. But there's a movement around to try to make football safer. You can make it safer, but you can't make it safe. And there's a recommendation that kids don't play tackle football until they're 12 years old, which is about the age I started to play sandlot ball. But I noticed in the Pro Bowl they don't return kickoffs, and you didn't have any returns in your spring game. And you haven't returned a kickoff for a touchdown, but you had 2 punt returns. The one against Chattanooga was not that big, but the one against Auburn was huge.
That's right.
And so my question is, would you be in favor of eliminating kickoff returns?
No. I got a 4-letter word in front of that, then no. No. I love the physicality of football. I will say this to you, I understand the safety and stuff like that, and I'm all for it, but we grew up in the backyard playing football. And so 4, 5, 6 years old, we're playing tackle football, and I thought it was good for us. Football's a great sport.
Man, I love that old man. I don't know who he is, but he sounds like Ed Orgeron's daddy. And Ed Orgeron's answer was fantastic. I tell you what, say what you want about Ed Orgeron, he's a ball player. I mean, he may be a crook and done us wrong and may be a bad person, but he's old school, and I think he's a good coach. A lot of people in LSU probably tired of him, but I think he has an attitude. He's got a toughness about him, and he's been brought up in the old school way. You can't have Ed Orgeron mentioned in a video without the impersonations, and we're going to have an Ed Orgeron impersonation contest. I'm going to give you 2 or 3 of them, and they're going to go up against the granddaddy of them all. And I want to hear in your comments who you think did the best. I know who I think it is, but let's see what you think.
You know the best play football they did, bro, don't you? That fumble best play football they did, bro.
That's exactly what he said on our conference call. Darius guy, go to the movies with Darius, and he's sitting next to me and my wife, and I can't get a word in there. I can't watch the movie because Darius just keep on talking.
What'd you say?
All right, guys, here we go. We're going to have one team, one heartbeat. All right, now we're going to play for each other. We're going to have each other's back. We're going to win this ball game. One team, one heartbeat. Here we go. Go Tigers.
God, I hope he didn't hear that.
Those were kind of weak, but they were still kind of funny. I wonder if he heard her. That's funny. Well, here comes the grand champion, the 10-time heavyweight champion BVD. There's nobody that can top BVD for Ed Orgeron impersonation. Let's show them what you got there, Big Vol Daddy.
Oh, how you doing there, Big Vol Daddy? Thank you for having me in your home. I'd like to recruit your son to play at Southern Cal.
What makes you think I'd want my kid to come play at your school with that lying-ass Coach Kiffin and your dumb ass?
Yes, I think a very lot of Coach Kiffin. I've had my nose up his ass for some time now.
So tell me, do you like having your nose crammed up Kiffin's ass?
Yes, I try to keep my nose up Lane Kiffin's ass daily.
Have you had a job longer than a year in the last 5 years?
I coached at Ole Miss for a couple of years, and while I was there, I smacked some kids around and did all kinds of stupid shit down there, too.
Why should I send my kid to play for you? You're a liar.
Well, at Southern Cal, we've got a strong tradition here, and we're going to be here for a long time. As far as I know it, we should be here for at least the next 14 months. I'll make your son a man. I'll teach him how to lie. I'll teach your son how to be full of integrity, honor, and I'll make him a humble young man.
You're a liar. Do you put your nose up Monty's ass like you do Lane's?
We build relationships around here. Yeah, I've had it up Monty's too. His is a little older, but it's still a Kiffin ass, so I like to keep my nose up it.
It kills me every time I hear him say that. Well, we got a big fight ahead of us, and I don't know if we're going to be up to the challenge, but we're going to sure give them hell. Thanks for tuning in. We're going 7-6 because we're going to kick Ed Orgeron's butt. I promise you that.